M2M-TV, you are now live.
She told you.
Yes.
None of that.
No, we live.
Hey, she said, none of that.
No, now you lie. What's up, Chris? What's good?
What's up, my boy? How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's up, Tony? Don't turn the camera off yet. What's up, baby girl?
I was really about.
Hey, she tried to hit it like.
She tried it, didn't she? Hey, you see how I caught her? What's up? What's up, Tony?
Not a bunch. What's up with you guys? How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Man,
I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain. Well, thank you very much. I do my best. I'm okay for an old girl.
Okay, get it, boo.
All right.
Get it. Wait, we're gonna go back into the talk, Chris.
Let's do it.
Get it.
Get it. God.
No,
God.
We're not gonna do it. No, we're not gonna do it.
Week.
No,
don't do
we're
it.
not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not
pray for me, okay? We're gonna pray for you.
Yeah. So no, it was a good week. You know, last week we came off of a really good show. We had Tony on there with us last week. So I thought it was dope, man. Thank you so much, Tony, for sitting in with us last week.
I gotta tell you something though.
You're welcome.
Man. I had a really couple of good moments this week where I had people come up to me and say or make comments about the show that I had no idea even watched the show. So that made me feel good this week when, a couple of people approached me. And then also, like I said, I heard a guy talking to another guy. He goes, "Oh, yeah. And he has a really good show." And I was like, okay. So that was my good moment for the show this week. Thank you.
You guys are actually getting more, I think you're being seen more than you actually realize.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
work in
3 or 3.
Well, I work with the public, the general public a lot. And the funny thing is that because of what I do, people will look me or Google me before they come in and see me to see, okay, what is she about? You know how we do when we go and look for things, right? Look for jobs. The funny thing is that I get quite a few people who will recognize you guys when they find out who I am, what I do.
Yeah.
And come to find out, that is a lot of times where you find out, they are listening just to my show, but they're listening to you guys. Because I've had few people tell me, I really like those two guys. And I'm like, who?
Thank you.
They talking about Reggie.
Hey,
like Reggie.
No.
Hey, what you know about that raise coming? What you know? What you know?
Well, that's real cool.
Cool. So you are recognized quite a bit.
I feel famous already. Hold on, my head getting bigger.
It started that way.
I'm gonna tell you like this: ain't enough camera to continue to contain that damn thing. I couldn't even talk for a second. They almost threw me off. Don't ever do that. I'm big too. That's why if you notice, I stay back here.
Right, that part. Hey, no, you know what? That's great because I know there's a lot of things that you do, Tony, like offline and behind the scenes and everything like that. We appreciate everything that you do because you're always working. And we appreciate you. We appreciate the network. We appreciate also our colleagues on the network because they hold it down every week too.
Yes,
on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then we, kind of end the week on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Because I think, a lot of times I tell you guys, that I love you and because I don't think it's any time that we get off air or when we have our conversations aside from the show, but I really love you guys. And I really do appreciate what you guys do because it's not easy to come here every week and be able to put aside the things that might be going on in your lives, in your personal lives, and then jump on here and be able to have a good tone for the people that you are actually entertaining. And it's not so much as just entertainment. You guys are opening up, you are sharing who you are, and it takes a lot to do that when everything might be falling apart behind the scenes.
That's
So,
right.
you know, because I think
Very
all
true.
of us, we do have lives, we do have issues that go on in our lives. And a lot of people don't realize that when they see you as a public figure. So again, it does take a lot to do what you guys do, and actually to follow a vision that I've had for so many years, and to be here and be able to support that. So again, I say thank you, and I love you both.
Appreciate it. Now, enough of
Thank
this
you.
emotion.
And we
We
love
gotta
you
get
too.
to the show.
Yeah,
We
get
gotta
off.
get into the
Close
show.
your screen
I'm
down.
about to start
Close your
crying in
screen
a couple
down.
of minutes and stuff. Come on, let's go on and get to the sponsors. Let's talk about our lovely
Yeah, let's
sponsors.
get to
Let's
it.
go.
Let's get to it. Because people on here, they don't want to hear you, Tony. They want to hear me and Chris.
Oh, I didn't. Hey,
Bye.
okay. Hey,
No, I'm just
hey,
playing.
hey, you got away with that
Hey,
one.
hey, you know what? I don't even know. I might not be here next week
Oh,
after that one.
You're right.
hey, I went like this because I was
Like,
reaching.
love is short lived.
Right? People be like, I love you, but I'll cut you. Oh, man.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
God.
just
But
playing,
bye,
Tony.
you guys. You guys are
See you later.
great. And again, thank you. And I will see you on the other end of this hour.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. See you in a little while.
All right.
Hey, she done
Man,
said
so
thank you
Chris,
again.
man.
Can you believe that? She said thank you again. If you don't get your ass off this line, I'm sorry.
Wait. She scared me a little bit. That was like the Matrix. She
Tony,
popped up like, what?
Don't say bye again. There we go.
All right. If you're just tuning in to me right now and Chris, welcome to M2M TV. I'm your host, Richard Hall, and you know I can't do this show without my brother from another mother,
Man,
Chris
straight
Smith.
shooter. What's
Yeah,
up? Straight
we
shooter.
can't do this. That's it. Straight shooter Chris Smith. You know what I mean? KV, aka KV, aka Swole.
AKA what's my name?
Yeah,
What my
swolled
name
up.
is?
Swolled up. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in for the first time, we thank you so much for tuning in. If you're on the show right now, we ask for you guys to share this post right now, because
Please.
tonight's topic is going to be a good topic. We want to hear from you guys tonight. I have my trusty iPad here, you know, so I'm reading some comments. We gonna get into it. You see what I'm saying? We gonna get into it tonight. We got the everything going. So yeah, what's up, Jacqueline? We see you. I see a few people already tuned in. What's up, Suge? I see you, man. What's up? What's up? So yeah. So of course we're gonna thank all the sponsors, but tonight's topic is called insecure.
No, it's called Yo Insecure Ass.
No, it's called insecure. We're gonna talk about your insecurity.
Insecure ass.
Wait, we're gonna talk about your insecure ass, but it's called insecure. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the insecure ass men. We're gonna talk about the insecure ass women. We're gonna talk about how insecurity can break down just the fabric of who you are as a person. It can eat at you. We're gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna talk about it all tonight. So make sure you share this show, because this is about to get real. And you know how me and Chris get down. I don't always agree with him, and he don't always agree with me.
Hell
But
no.
you gonna learn something. You gonna know something. We don't always agree with our guests.
Well, the best thing about it is that because we don't agree, they get to figure out whose advice they would like to listen to. So it gives you the best of both worlds. I like that, you know.
Absolutely, it is the
He
best
will never
of both
be
worlds.
right.
No, he's never right. That's why if you guys don't know, go over to Chris's page right now, to his personal Facebook, and go become friends with him, because at the end of the show, he does a recap and everything like that at the end of the show. And that's really when he has his final word, because I can't say nothing.
Nope.
I can't say
Shut
nothing.
it down.
So
it's all me.
Yeah, so he gets it all in. Trust me, he talk a lot on the show, but on there he talk a whole lot. So make sure you go over there and do what you do.
Like, damn, it's only like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. But you say a lot in 2-3 minutes, Chris.
Oh, you damn right. I get it all out. And I start right from the beginning.
That's it. All right, so look, we got to thank our sponsors real quick, because we're about to get into it. Make sure you share the page and everything like that. We're about to get all the way into it. So, of course, We couldn't do this show without our sponsors, SPMG Media with our very own Gina Smith, Reggie Kearney over at see, it's been one of those type of days. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. It's been,
Pick your ass up. It's work
yeah,
time.
Reggie Kearney, the Urban Sentinel, and also Shades of Africa with 2 locations in Vegas and Corona. Also, FES Protection. And for more information on our sponsors, go over to hottopicstalkradio.com/sponsors. Okay, again, that's hottopicstalkradio.com. Make sure you go over there, check out the sponsors and everything like that, and say those 2 crazy brothers on Thursday night at 7 o'clock sent you. All right? So let's get into it, Chris. Man, insecurities. So okay, so here's my thing with insecurities, right?
Mm-hmm.
That opened like when, okay, for one, in your opinion, who's more insecure, women or men? Because I know that was like one of your things.
I'm telling you right now, it's running neck and neck right now, man. But I'm gonna have to say the fellas are starting to really become real insecure about their lives and what's going on.
Yeah, okay, yeah. There are some fellas that are real insecure.
Yeah.
Man, you about to press a hot button, brother. But I'm not gonna let you press it tonight. You about to press a hot button.
I just got to keep it real because it seems like more men have more issues than women do now. I mean, I don't know if it was just
like
something
what?
well, like even like in the workforce, you know, you could be working with somebody and it's like, you know, men have a hard time working with a woman over them or something like that, or taking some type of authority from a woman, and it makes us feel some type of way. And not to say us, because that's not a problem I have. But what I'm saying is that there are a lot of men that do have issues with that, or even like in the dating world, like, you know, women can go out and a man will trip hard, but we can go out all day long, and it's like we expect you to just be cool with it. So, you know, and I always tell my funny story about a friend of mine that I used to have. We no longer cool like that, but I just remember him and I used to hang out, and I can remember a time where, you know, when me and him was rolling, we was rolling. Everything was cool. We was out, come home 2, 3 in the morning. That was it.
Right.
And girl get ready to go out. He like, so where you going? Oh, you gonna go to the mall? Then what you doing after that? You going to your mom's house? Then what you doing after that? You going home?
Right.
Okay, call me when you get to the mall. Okay, call me when you leave the mall. Okay, call. It is like, damn, brother, like you that insecure about your woman, like.
Right, and it leads into being controlling.
Yeah.
You know, and quite frankly, like, you know, I say this all the time. If your girl, if her eyes aren't for you, and you know, and her eyes are wide open, she gonna bust it. No matter how much you think you controlling her, she gonna bust it open for somebody if it's in her to bust it open for somebody.
And you usually can tell.
Yeah, you usually can tell, no matter what you do. No matter what you do, point blank, period. I mean, and that's the issue here. And now, you know, it's funny because I read the topic description, right? But you know, California law, California just made it a law that every board in California has to have at least one woman on the board. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There has to be. California just made it a law. That just happened this week. Now, here's the interesting thing. I wonder how many guys were sitting there thinking about things, like feeling really like some type of way,
like intimidated, or just
like really feeling some type of way. And I had the conversation with a few people, you know, and it's been all on the news and stuff like that. And I had this conversation with a couple guys, and they really felt some type of way about being forced to have a woman, you know, on the board.
Yeah. But for
that's
why?
Kind of weird
why
to
though?
me.
Like, that's my question.
Exactly.
What the issue would be?
Well, the first argument, now she, you know, my wife tells me what to do when I'm at home. Now we're gonna have some lady on the board. You know, the guys basically don't have a choice on how to do things, because, you know, at corporations you take votes, and now her opinion has to matter. And I'm sitting here like, wow, are you that sexist? Like, for real? Quite frankly, you know, women in the workplace for a very long time have taken the back door, you know, for a very long time.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because one of my boys was telling me that, you know, he actually turned down his voice on his navigation, like when he's trying to find out where he needs to go and stuff. He said, "I don't need another woman in my life trying to tell me what to do."
That's funny.
My
But yeah,
man
I
said,
mean,
"I turned this all the way down."
yeah, no doubt. I mean, and that, but see, getting back to what you were saying, I just wanted to just tell you that just in case you didn't know about that whole
No, I
new
didn't
law.
know about that.
But people are really feeling some type of way about that. Us fellas, and it kind of relates to what you were saying. Us fellas are feeling insecure
Well,
when
let
it
me ask
comes
you a
to women.
question. Have you
Yeah.
ever had a moment where you felt insecure, or you felt maybe some type of way over a woman being over you, or having
Oh
something?
yeah. Yeah.
Talk about it. Like,
No,
what was the situation?
I mean, I definitely felt that way. My first girlfriend that I was with her for like 5, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, I
What's up,
I
Dale?
gave my what's that?
No, my
Oh,
boy Dale told me what's up.
oh, okay. What's up, Dale? I see you, Dale Seabrain. Okay, yeah. So my first relationship that I was ever in for a long period of time. I was with her for like 6 years, from the age of
Mm-hmm.
15 to 21. You know, and we were together for a long time, and she cheated on me.
Oh, okay.
She cheated on me with her ex-boyfriend, right? And here's the silly thing. I took her back.
Oh,
Now the cheating, it wasn't like sex at that point, right?
okay, okay.
Because we were young. I was, I think, maybe like 17 or something. She was like
This man said he's
steady.
young.
Yeah, it was like 17, 18. He was older, so I guess he snuck up to her job or whatever and kissed her, you
Yeah,
know. And then the part that where it was real bad is I saw all these little love letters or whatever, because they didn't have text messages back then.
right.
You
You
know,
had to write them things out.
yeah, yeah, you had to write down something and mail it.
Right.
So or say it on the phone. So
But nowadays they can't even get a post-it note.
no, that's true. That's true. So low key, I felt really insecure about that. And
Yeah.
that was just the first time. But then I think as we got older and, sex started getting involved and all that type of stuff, and I found out that it happened again with this dude.
Well, see, my
Because
thing
see,
was, have you like insecure? Like, has a woman ever made you feel insecure? Like, has your wife ever made you feel insecure? Like, she overstepped her bounds and kind of made you feel less of a man, or any
um
woman, or any situation at your job. Like, even like you worked in the corporate world, so I'm pretty sure you've
yeah.
had some
But
women
see,
that were
corporately, I don't feel insecure corporately. You know
okay.
what I mean? Because it's work. It's work. I
Yeah,
think, I think you create that vulnerability. You leave yourself open to be vulnerable when it's someone that you really love and you really care about. Like, my wife might in the past have made me feel insecure. I think all guys kind of go through it. If we want to have sex or whatever, but our wife doesn't want to have sex,
yeah.
um, we feel some type of way about it, like something's wrong with us. Like, dang,
Nah,
she's
you
not
right about that.
like she's not attracted to me. Like, what did I do? Like, you start thinking those type of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I've definitely felt like that in the past. I don't think it was something that my wife intentionally did.
Well, let me ask you this
Or
question.
maybe sometimes she probably did intentionally do it. I don't know.
Let me
You
ask you
know,
this question. Why do you feel men do get insecure when it comes to a woman giving authority or telling or, basically being over them, making more money than like, why do you think men actually have those issues? Because I have my opinion about it, but I want to
well
know
that's
what
a
you
well that's the big thing. That's just I think a lot of guys honestly get insecure when you talk about the whole money thing and all that
Yeah.
type of stuff because sometimes some women they use money to control the relationship, like their financial status to control the
Ooh,
relationship,
yeah.
like
Hmm.
basically saying some women who haven't really like been through nothing,
You
like
talking about
a
those
good
strong
woman who
women?
well, not necessarily strong women, because you can be strong. You can be strong and still, you can be with the right type of man, and the man will put you in a position as a woman to make you feel like you're okay to yield. Where that woman will feel safe enough to yield. But when you have
Yeah.
those scenarios that are created where the dude maybe might not make enough money, and the woman is the breadwinner, and the
Hmm.
dude's really not bringing everything to the table or whatever the case may be, you gonna deal with a woman that's gonna talk some shit to you.
Yeah, but the only thing, and see, and because one thing I don't like is when you got a big mouth woman. I'll say that.
A
One that
mouthy
always
woman?
got something in her, one always got something to say, and she'll say, "Oh well, he left because he was insecure. He couldn't handle a real woman. He couldn't handle me." But it's like you run your mouth too much. It's like don't no man want a woman that just talks a lot.
Well, yeah, and that's true. That nobody wants a nagging. I think no man wants to be with a nagging woman. No
Right.
man wants to be with a nagging woman that just over talks and gotta have the last word. No man wants to be with a nagging woman. I mean, shit. Even in the Bible, it talks about that. What's good, Al? We see you, man. Wait, now let's go back real quick because there was a comment. Anthony said, "Hello there, brothers. There's one time I felt insecure. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's a story. Hold on one second. Let me
Hold on,
go.
you missed one too, Latifah.
Oh, okay. I'll get back up to Latifah too. Anthony said, "Hello there, brothers. There's one time I felt insecure is when I had a woman, supervisor as a woman, trying to tell me what to do, and I really rejected everything she was trying to do." Okay, you were like, she ain't telling me nothing.
But my
Huh,
question is
Anthony?
why?
Yeah, I want to know why. He was like, she ain't telling me nothing.
Like why is it a problem? And see, and my next question with that is because see, I normally only see that from maybe white men
Wait, what?
and African American men. I
What do
want to
you
know
mean?
if that's where I've normally seen it. I've seen it with like I know most white men have issues with like, and that's funny because I can't say that about white women. I can't say that they show insecurities in that way. But I don't know, maybe I'm not thinking about it correctly right now. But I do know that white males and African Americans have issues with women telling them what to do. And it's probably with other races too. But those two races stand out to me.
Okay, yeah, okay, okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, African Americans, come
Well,
on, come
I think
on.
brothers don't always have an issue like you ain't telling me what to do. I'm the man. All men. I think you know what I'm saying. I think a lot of brothers will have that problem. I don't know. That's a hard call, man. Now Al, he says I have no problem with a strong woman. I actually welcome it, and see that's cool. I dig that. Then I dig,
Yeah,
and here's the reason why I believe Al can say that. Just like you and I both said earlier, we can deal with strong women because we're confident within ourselves. We're strong. We know what we bring to the table. You know what I mean? Al's probably sitting here like, look, I know what I bring into the table. I'm just looking for somebody to compliment my swag. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
probably what he's saying.
uh huh.
You know what I mean? Now Latifah, she said men tolerate more. Okay, wait, hold on. Men tolerate more. Women cut men up with their tongue, and that's
They
true.
they
That's
they
true.
definitely do
But see, you
that.
know what? Then it goes back to what my dad said a long time ago, and I might sound a little crass right now because I used to get mad when I used to get into arguments with my ex girlfriend. My ex girlfriend used to say some of the most disrespectful things in the world, and he told me, he said, "Son, let me tell you something, man. Would you rather be with a woman with a loud mouth or a loud pussy?"
Right. Neither. Neither.
But that's what he
Next.
said.
Hey, net
Yeah,
pass.
yeah, but
Swipe.
no, but right, right. No, but he
Swipe
told
right.
me he said when he broke it all the way down, he said, "Look, he said you're physically stronger than your woman. You're physically stronger, so you can outstrength her. You can totally do anything physically and outpower her. So the only defense that she
That ain't so
has
true
is her mouth.
nowadays. Look, that
Yeah,
ain't so true nowadays. These women in the gym too.
like, yeah, you wasn't with me in the gym,
hey, hey,
but no,
bet
real
your woman
talk.
bet most of these women squat most of them more than most of these men.
No, women do CrossFit now. Yeah, they do
Yeah, they
CrossFit.
do.
Yeah. But no, I mean, at the end of the day, when my dad was talking to me about this, of course, if you had to choose, you're not going to be with the woman with the loud, P word or whatever. You're not going to be with the one with the
Not the
loud
P
pussy.
word.
Yeah, P word. I didn't want to turn into Trump. But you want to be with a woman with a loud mouth because that's her defense. Like
Yeah,
that's the only way she can defend herself, so to speak, because she's gonna say anything that she can to cut you. It's just
right.
a matter of how you deal with it, you know. And my father always told me, you gotta be calm, you gotta be even. Don't let a girl, make you crazy, because it's real easy for us to get crazy.
It is, but at the same time, I mean, if a woman does something like that, you should expect that backlash. I mean, that's just coming next. And like I said, when it comes to those women that are boss women and all of that, and they got their
Right.
own corporations, or so to speak, that kind of thing. I got my own house. It's usually
Right.
those type of women right there that have a hard time having a man, and it's not really about insecurities and within himself. And
Right.
I guess no, that's kind of contradicting myself, because yes,
Okay.
it is, but it's basically what you're pushing on him. Like you're not allowing him to feel like he's adequate for you. So being that type of woman, he feels less of himself. Now the funny thing is, a lot of women will say, yeah, men are weak and all that kind of stuff, and blah blah blah. But what's interesting is that it takes one little mean word, or your hair doesn't look as nice as yesterday, and your soul is fucked up for the rest of the night. It don't even take a big. It don't take nothing big. We could just not notice something. Like, she went and got her hair done and come on. Oh, you like it? Yeah, it's cool. Like, so fucked up for the
Yeah,
rest of the
it's
week.
all right. It's all right. You look
Hey,
good. Oh, do I look cute in this dress?
she in there listening to Mary J. crying and shit. Like, he don't even love me anymore.
Right. Well, hold on. Let's go back real quick, because Anthony answered the question from earlier. He said, I was young and I wasn't used to a woman telling me nothing unless it was my mother. See, and I understand that. I definitely understand that. You
Now, you
know,
don't
so he,
understand that. What the hell you talking about? You understand that? What's
I
that?
do understand that. I
Listen
do
here.
understand that.
Listen here, woman.
Listen to what
You
he
ain't my
said.
mama. I ain't got to do the
Yeah.
shit you told me.
And that's the way he was feeling. He was young. He was like, I ain't gotta do nothing.
But what I'm asking is,
I
why do
get it.
we take that approach though? Like, why do we feel that way? Like, a woman has to damn near like prove herself out, like outdo herself, just for us to get that respect. Like, why
Maybe because
is the question?
a woman is the first person we trust. Our mothers, that's what we come out of. Maybe that,
Yeah,
and so to to give that trust to somebody else, it could be something subconscious. I don't know.
yeah,
There could be several reasons. You know what I mean? But getting back to the whole insecure thing, I think is bad when you're insecure in a relationship, because, like how you said earlier, how your old homeboy, it gets to that point where it's controlling.
yeah,
And I think, relationships is not, I strongly believe that a relationship is not ownership, it's a partnership. You can't control everything that other person does. You
right.
can't, because they're grown, they have their own brain, they have
Mm-hmm.
their own thing that they do. So by you controlling them, it's just like a child. You tell a child don't do something, what's going to happen?
You gonna do it?
There you
But
go.
you know what I was gonna say? I think the reason why it's starting to get neck and neck as far as men being more insecure than women is because it's a movement for women at this point. They were, oppressed in so many different areas of their life.
Okay.
This generation now is more of a pushing women type what am I trying to say? It's more of a
Formulate your
it's
thought,
more
brother.
set up
Formulate your
for
thought.
women nowadays. So it's set up for them to win. It's set up for them to be successful, and they're pushing the confidence
You
and
think
you,
you think you think
come
so,
on, how
Rico?
many movements do they have? And I mean, look, even Amber Rose to put
Wait,
together
well,
the
you
little
sound a little
hoe.
mad about it. You sound a little mad. Like, how many movements do they have? Like,
I'm just
damn it,
saying. I'm just
man.
saying. There's a bunch of different
And
things now
another one.
to empower women and to make women feel like they are equal, they are valued. And I don't think that men get pushed like that. We're kind of just expected to just be in that role. You grew up, you
Right,
went to school, you a man, you had
right,
sex, and you have a baby. You a
right.
man. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
you pay
expected.
bills. You're a
Like,
man.
there's no lessons, there are no classes or seminars saying, you know what, as a man, you are very valued. These are the things that are going to empower you to be the type of man that you need to be. And us
Right.
brothers will sit here and support. We don't have those type of groups,
But see,
but women
but
do.
then it goes back to even what we've talked about in the past. It goes back to that brotherhood. It goes
Right.
back to, maybe a men's group. It goes back to like your group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
having a father in your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, a father's role is so important in a young son's life. I mean, just to get through to that point to where he knows the difference between right and wrong, and how to treat a woman and all that type of stuff,
Yeah. But I'll be
and how to
honest with
even treat himself.
but I'll be honest with you. In our generation, yes, it was very big and good for us to have fathers in our life. But at the same time, some of these fathers is acting like ladies nowadays. So the men's
Yeah.
they're not getting the correct teaching. I was trying to tell this kid the other day because you know, I see him on a consistent basis, and I was trying to tell him, like, listen here, brother, when you see females going back and forth and being messy, don't get involved with that. Don't. As men, we step back. We don't engage and allow messiness to happen. That's for them women. You allow them
Right.
to do that gossiping and stuff. As a man, you stand on your own 2 feet. You see it. You can laugh, but don't engage in that. That's not your scene. But
Right.
more men nowadays act like women,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think
the
I
reason,
definitely think
why
that.
we're insecure. And it's no
No,
disrespect when
definitely.
I say like women, but what I mean is there's that sensitivity that's in this man that should not be there. He's supposed to be a strong person, and I know that
Well,
sounds
see,
crazy.
but hold on though. There's of course he's supposed to be a strong person with strength,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing wrong with empathy. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive to the point of trying to get a deeper understanding of something, you know, from a man's perspective, because you could
Right.
still be a strong ass man, you know, like me. You know, some people look at me and they think, oh man, you know, you calm and you cool and whatever all the time, like you
Right.
cool, right? But of course, there's that other side of me. It took me a minute to get to this point,
Mm-hmm.
which is growth. As you get older, you start to develop a little wisdom to where you don't always have to be, you know, the loudest. What's that analogy? The loudest
I know what you
noise
thought.
entering the room. You know what I'm talking about?
Is the weakest in the room, like
Yeah,
the
you don't
the
have to
most
be the
insecure.
loudest,
Like
or
they have a few
yeah,
different terms for that. Yeah, I know what you mean though.
yeah. As you get a little older, you don't have to be the one. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, you don't have to do that.
Well,
You
it's not.
know,
It's not about sticking your
because
chest
that
out,
could be insecurity too. You trying to
and that
cover
definitely
up,
is. Hey,
right?
oh, let's talk about that. Men
That's what I'm
having
saying.
insecure issues around other men. So it's like at the end of the day, you might be insecure because he drives a better car than you, or you might be insecure because
Absolutely,
he's in shape and you're not.
he's in
Like, let's
shape,
talk about those
right?
insecurities.
Right. Now we're gonna get into that. Let's go to this comment though, real quick, because I know
All
we just been neglecting our comments tonight. Hold on,
right.
I gotta scroll up. We got like 40
What you talking
comments.
about?
Hold on one second.
Al up here running a book.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Okay, Anthony, hello there, brother. Okay, I said that one. Must have thick skin. Okay, I was young.
Appreciate
All
you though,
right.
Al.
Yeah, Al, he's like, they have everything they need, but don't know it. Okay, hold
Mm-hmm.
on. Al's on a good one for real. You should never look, Al says, you should never look anywhere other than self for strength. People will let you down if you invest too much and expect the same energy in return.
Right.
Okay, okay. Anthony says, it's the Taurus, the bull in me that wouldn't allow that. Okay, so you were just being stubborn. I heard that. It was just being young and stubborn,
We already knew
Anthony. Feel that?
that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm
And
just
then
thank you
Al
for
says,
admitting it.
yeah, Al says a woman is equally important to a man. Both have important roles. And see, wait, real quick, that's true. Both have important roles. You know, because like with me and my wife, you know, for the longest time, Chris, you've heard me say it before. I'm sales, she's operations. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You know, of course, I'll pick up the slack in areas that she needs my help, or she'll pick up the slack in areas where I need her help. You
Yeah.
know, but people used to trip out when I say, man, I run my marriage like a business. You
Right.
know, we have our two departments. If she's failing in her department, the house is disarray. Shit's falling apart. The business fails.
Right.
If
And
I'm
that's
failing in
that's
my part,
yeah.
if I'm failing in my part, damn it, we arguing. Shit's all over the place.
But look, hold on,
And
man. Hey,
you
you
know what I
didn't
mean?
turn it down, man. I want to go
Yeah.
back to that.
I
You
know
didn't
we
turn
gonna
it
go
down.
into it.
I don't
All
want to
right,
be into no relationship stuff right now. I want to
man.
talk
Whatever.
about why men get insecure around other men. And
Easy.
have you had one of those moments, Mr. Hall?
Of course.
So,
Absolutely.
so tell me something. So okay. So I asked if you had those moments, but my thing is now, is there anything in your life that a man can do right now where you're kind of like, damn, like it make you feel some type of way?
Man, look. Last night, look. So last night I went to my boy had a private screening for his movie Fall Girls, right? And it's a
Yeah.
dope movie. We had the private screening and all the people were there, you know, different celebrities or whatever. It was dope. Tammy Roman was there. She's so sweet. And so one of my boys was there that I see every now and then, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude lives in the gym. He lives in the gym, dog. Like you
Yeah. No,
see
I
him.
got you.
Yeah, he's like a
2
Mr.
days.
Adonis. Yeah, he's like a Mr. Adonis, you know. And so like all of a sudden it was so damn funny. I wasn't insecure, but I told him, I said, damn man, I said, every time I'm around you, bro, like I gotta feel like I gotta stand up straight. I gotta poke my chest out some just a little bit.
But let me ask you a question. Why did you clean that up right now? I wasn't insecure, but I said, hey, brother, every time I stand by, well, you was insecure.
Yeah. Because low key, that's a little bit of an insecurity. It is.
So why didn't you own it at first? You tried to brush that off for a second.
Of course I tried.
I wasn't insecure. You said
because
I
as
was
a man, because as a man, what we do, we try to hide it and we try to mask it and we try to dumb that shit down. That's what we do as men.
Nah.
Point blank serious.
Nah.
Like guys don't sit there and be like,
yeah, ignorant with stuff like that. So
I was having an insecure moment.
I'll give you an example. So your boy that's all swollen cut right there. See, you handled it the G way. You was a little not intimidated, but
not intimidated.
You were a little insecure about it, but you didn't allow it to affect your personality or your mood. There are some men that'll approach him and want to size him up, or what's up, or but tell me, there are a lot more men like that than would have handled it the way you handled it.
Oh no, definitely. Like for me, I looked at it like, damn, I need to get my fat ass in the gym. Like, shit,
hey, right? Don't it make you feel fat? You like, fuck, what the fuck? Yeah. Why am I eating tonight? Like, shit.
Right? Like, damn, I'm drinking water for a week.
Exactly. You start telling yourself, I ain't eating shit for the next month.
Right? I'm not eating. I'm drinking nothing but protein shakes. That's it. Look, protein and salad.
Look, your ass done went home and started doing push-ups.
No, that's true. That's true. That's how I was feeling, but some, like, you're right, man. Some people, they get to that point where they want to size them up, like, oh man, or they hate, oh man, what he think he all that because he filling up his shirt.
I'll tell you one thing that's always a direct sign of insecurity for when I see it is when they'll point out something that you have. So you might be somewhere and somebody will say, oh yeah, you got the new shoes on. Oh, you got a gold chain on. Oh,
I see that so much at the barbershop.
Like, that's so like, hey, when they make that, it has to be in that type of tone. I ain't saying like where they like, oh, that's a nice shirt. I'm talking like, oh, well,
oh, hey,
so you got 2 chains. Oh, you got a nice little car there, like like
right,
come on, bro.
Right. It's kind of whack because, like, to be all the way real with you, as men, we should be motivating each other and celebrating our successes, like, all the way around. You know what I mean? Because if let's say my boy who's all in shape, if he did the sacrifice to be up in the gym, you know what I mean, and did the sacrifice to have the right diet, then he deserves that to look like that. If you have another homeboy, that's doing well, that focused on having his credit right, making sure that his paper was good, making sure he showed up for work and did a good job, then he can get that new whip. And he can have it looking how he wants to look.
Let's talk about them insecure ass women when they run across them other women.
Oh, man.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's when, yeah.
So she walking in the room, right? All the women look at her. They like, I bet you that bitch hair ain't real. I bet you the person knockoff. I bet you the person knockoff. That bitch.
I bet you the person.
I know where she worked.
She probably got it off a fraud. She did some fraud.
Right?
She stole it. No, that's true, man. That's true. Women hate on each other way more than us, though.
Look at Latifah comment, though.
Let me see the comment. What's the comment? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Why are men always in competition? They can't even pay each other a compliment.
Hey,
no,
that's real.
That's real. But I guess when you're dealing with somebody that's all the way real, like, I don't mind telling Chris, oh man, that was a great idea. Oh man, that's dope.
No, but this is to me though. We talking about outside just.
Well, for me personally, like, I honestly, can see somebody and be like, oh man, that's dope. Like, and really mean it. Like, what I'm saying, because you've been around me and seen me do that. I was like, oh, that's dope, man. That's dope the way you got your ride hooked up. Or that's dope, man. That outfit's crazy. Like, shit, where'd you get the jeans? I need to get some. That's dope. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can actually be okay with paying a compliment. It's not gay. It's not. And I think that's also another thing too.
The setting.
Well, no, I'm saying some guys who are, heterosexual and everything like that, they feel it might be gay to pay another man a compliment.
No, so I'll show you something. This is something that I normally do
Some
because
people
for
think like
me,
that.
I feel like it's always about making people comfortable around me. Like I gotta be comfortable. So usually when I'm in a setting, I'm gonna talk to everybody because I need to feel you out. I need to see what you're about. And once I get that, then I'm good. So even like
Yeah.
when I go to the gym, like I'll be at the gym, right? And most of them cats be in there every single night doing their thing or whatever. So I'll see a brother, he huff, and he in shape, and I'll go up to him and be like, hey, they usually kick you out of the gym once you get to a certain muscle stature, but I guess tonight they gonna be lenient and they gonna let you stay. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you got one more time to grow another muscle, and you're out of here. And I mess with them like that because at the end of the
See,
day,
that's
it
cool.
make them laugh, but it also let them know like, hey, this brother cool. Like he ain't intimidated. He not envious of me. He's actually showing me love, and I appreciate that.
Right.
That's the type of stuff I'll do because, like I said, I like to show love
There's nothing
everywhere.
wrong with that. And
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
way
saying?
it should be, man. You're supposed to show love. And I'm glad you said that. You're supposed to show love. Real quick, we had some more comments come through real quick. It says, Al, the woman, okay, both have important roles. Al said, I don't care, fam. They will always be another man on his game. Al said, self-worth, fam. I'm a fat, skinny brother. Hey, I feel that. Hey, Al. I'm a fat, skinny brother, man. I'm not all the way fat. I'm just fat. I'm a fat, skinny brother. You know what I mean?
I ain't
So
fat at all, so I'm not finna.
why you
That ain't
lying?
me.
Yeah, you are. You are fat. You fat.
Did the rhinoceros just call the
Yeah.
goddamn
Oh, shut
giraffe
the hell
fat?
up. Rhinoceros? Really? Really? Really?
Brother, I ain't got no sign on my back that say wide low. You better cut it out. Go try to
Anyway,
put me out there because you called yourself fat. Yo, bear. Stop talking about yourself.
all right, people. All right, people. Hold on 1 second. Look, so self-worth.
Ain't gonna get on me. He talked about himself. Gonna get mad at
Hold
me.
on. Wait, Al said, you take mine. It wasn't mine to begin with. Besides, our girl will remember me. That was a good one. Latifa says, insecure women are haters. Okay. Insecure women are haters. Confident women pay a compliment even to someone they dislike. That's
I,
true.
I'll be honest with you. I don't see a lot of women doing stuff like that either. A lot of the times, women
You've never
will.
witnessed. You've never
I'm not
witnessed
saying
that.
I never witnessed it. God dang, I've been on the earth for a long time now. I'm
Well, I
just
mean, you
saying,
saying you
in
never really
most
see it.
situations, I
Okay.
don't usually see that. And maybe, like I said, it just could be the settings that I'm in, but I normally don't see women that pay other women compliments. Now, Latifah, I've had the pleasure of meeting her before, so I know that's what she's about. She's
Okay.
100% secure with herself, and she doesn't mind paying that forward, which is dope
Right.
about her. Now,
Right.
most women aren't going to be like that, though. Like most men are not going to be like that. It's more of a, like I said, it's a level of insecurity. And it's always funny because that kind of stuff comes out usually when you're with your mate. So
Right.
they'll see that other woman and be like, you think she pretty? And knowing damn well she is.
See,
But you got to sit up there and be
I'm
like,
glad. I'm
and I'm
glad
not even talking
Angelina
about you
like
and
that.
I because you and I are in those type of situations where we can be open
Right.
about whatever, and
Yeah.
that's just the way that's the way we had developed it. But
Yeah.
most men, when they get asked that question, it's like, nah. I mean, look at her. Her titties ain't even right. I mean,
Look
one
at
is a
her ass,
little
baby.
smaller than the other. Look,
She ain't got ass, baby.
that
Not
booty.
like
That
you.
booty ain't even that nice. I mean,
Yeah. You
but
got
they
ass,
know when they
baby. You
lying.
don't
But
have
they
ass.
can't say that because they woman is putting them on that spot where they feel like they have to answer like that.
See, and that's so whack to me because I think in a relationship you should be able to be friends with your girl and like be able to just have conversations. You know what I mean? Like
But if a woman is
seriously.
insecure, no. I don't want to say, look,
Or on her period. If she's on her period, don't say nothing. You didn't
yeah.
see nothing, don't say nothing. You got to just keep going. You know what I
Watch this.
mean?
I was once with a woman, and I come from a hugging family. We embrace. We everybody. It's what's up? How you doing? It's like anybody we come across, we embrace, especially if we cool like that. I
Right.
had a woman that once told me, "You hug too many damn women. Don't hug no women. Why you with me? I don't want you hugging nobody. Don't
Right.
hug nobody." I don't care if it's
Right.
your mama. Hug your mama and then get off.
See, that's crazy. See, that's good because see now Latifah, she just said, "I'll point a big butt out to my man." You know, she said in a minute. You know, he can look, just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Don't touch the booty. Yeah.
She talk about she'll point it out. Bet I see it before you do. You ain't got to point out nothing. Hey, no, we don't turn our head. Look, that's for the rookies. This is what we do right here.
What?
You see that? You see how it looked like I was still looking at you?
Uh huh.
Head didn't move at all, but I was everywhere.
You looked and sized it all up and everything. I understand. Oh man, that's crazy. Hey, real quick, I know this show's been moving right along. If you guys just tuned in, man, make sure you guys go over to the HotTopicsTalkRadio.com website for more information on our sponsors and also the other shows that are on the Hot Topics Radio, network. You got to check them out because on Tuesday nights there's Real World News, and then on Wednesday nights there's Hot Topics with our producer Tony Breedlove, and that show is just off the chain on Wednesday nights. They go in, they go all the way in. So make sure you go over there to HotTopicsTalkRadio.com. Check out the sponsors. FES Protection, SPMG Media, Urban Sentinel, and Shades of Africa. Okay. Those are some good sponsors. They keep us going every single week. So we're real thankful for them. All right. So, yeah, man. So, okay, wait, hold on. Anjali says something. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. I got to proofread it first. No, just
look. Hold on. Look, she talking. Look, she going to put it up here. Don't proofread no more. Just say the shit.
Uh-huh. But she put a book up here, too. Hold up. When she put a book, let's see. I agree. I don't care for your son's mother attitude, but I give her Damn it. See, I knew she was going to put some business out.
Go ahead. But watch how I clean it up for you. Don't worry about it.
It's no secret. She doesn't like my son's mom. She don't. And for a good reason. I understand.
Hey, look. Oh, your hair looks good, bitch. Right. That's a nice dress. Ho. And I ain't saying that to her because I don't know her. No disrespect to her. But I'm saying,
no.
You know how women be doing stuff. You know how women be doing stuff.
Right. Women do that. Women definitely do that. And my wife has done that in the past. I'm not even going to lie. But one thing she will say, like she says, but I never take away from her. She's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Yeah. But I just don't like her attitude, but she's gorgeous. That's what she'll say.
And the funny thing is, why did you act out the whole scene she told you? Look,
because that's the way she does it.
That conversation with you. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I never, that's what she does. That's exactly what she'll say. I swear to you. I swear. She'll be like, I can't stand her, attitude. And then she does all that extra stuff. Yeah. And I just sit back and
stop.
I go,
hey, stop. You don't even need that. Switch.
Yeah, exactly. Let's change it, man.
That's my whole thing now. Swipe.
Yeah.
On to the next.
Yeah. I ain't even mad. I'm gonna steal that one because I'm gonna start swiping. Like next time Anjali start talking, I'm just gonna be like, swipe.
No, I'm telling you right now. So this is the thing that has been my thing, and what it is to amuse myself, but to also let people know how disrespectful I am. So if you come to me with a dumb situation or you just making me mad, I will look you dead in your face and say swipe and walk away. It's not like I'm not even gonna talk no more. I'm just gonna say
swipe,
and I'm gone.
Yeah. Nice. Now check this out. One thing I like this what Jacqueline said. She said, can't be with someone too insecure. It's too suffocating. Okay. And it is like a basic thing, something simple. If you can't just have a girl, because women, they like to do their thing too. Like us fellas, we like to play cards, we like to play pool, we like to go to the gym. We have our group things. Ladies, they like to have their ladies' nights. They like to have their things that they go to or whatever. I think it's whack as hell if you cannot allow your girl to have a girl moment with her girls or whatever. I think it's whack as hell.
It is.
There's some dudes, that don't allow that. And it's because of insecurity. It's because, maybe they can't go or whatever. You know what I mean?
Hey, no, first of all, you shouldn't be asking to go with your girl and she going out with her girls. I swear, when I have seen that, to me, that is the weirdest thing. When females bring their dudes on a female activity. That is weird.
Yeah.
That's some real insecure shit right there.
Or on a guy activity, your girl's so insecure he got to bring his girl with him to the guys' night
Hey,
out.
we seen that too. Hey, we've
I've
seen
seen
that
that
too.
too.
Hey, look, but hold on. Getting back to the man going to the girl event, they be looking like, girl, why you bring him to massage Jimmy? He said, girl, I don't give a fuck. Give me the plum for my nails.
Oh
My bad,
man.
my bad, my bad. I forgot you don't want your girls to see that. Give me the clear. Give me the clear.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is crazy, man. Hey, speaking of that, man, my girl, man, she took me out on a date yesterday, man. It
Oh,
was dope.
congratulations.
It was like a date day. She took
Okay.
me to breakfast. Yeah, she took me to breakfast, man, and then she took me to go get like manicure and pedicure and stuff, and she did hers at the same time. It was cool, man. It was just a cool day, and then we went to
So
the
what you
premiere.
saying is that she paid for it. How did it make you feel?
How was it again?
I said,
What?
so basically what you're saying is she paid for it. So how did it make you feel?
No, I didn't pay for it. She paid
That's
for it.
why I said she paid for it. Brother, you don't be listening. I
No, I
said
didn't hear you.
she paid for it. How did
Yeah.
it make you feel?
Oh man, it made me feel like a king, man. It made me
That's what
feel
I'm talking
amazing. It
about.
was dope. It was dope. Made me feel
Hey,
good.
hey, guess you could tell other women if you did more of that for your men, maybe you wouldn't be single. Message.
Wait a second. That part right there.
Message.
That's the message in it all. Maybe you won't be single if
I'm
you,
gonna tell you like this.
did
I'm gonna
that for.
drop some game for a woman right now. I'll be honest with you. This would be the coldest shit. I mean, I think I would literally lay in your arms if you did this for me. If a woman came up to my job or called me and said, "Hey, I'm outside. I got a whole day planned for us. Tell your boss you gotta go right now. Let's go. I already got your clothes ready. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you like this. When we go to bed that night, I'm cuddling the shit out of you.
Right, right, right.
Cause I'm
Yeah, that's
telling,
good.
like I said, I don't think women think that we need to be gamed up too, but we do.
We
That's why
do.
some of these men do be insecure. Cause it's like, look, I do all this for you, I do all this for you, and
Yeah.
what you do for me?
What you do for me
Do you even like
besides run your damn mouth?
me?
Yeah.
Right?
And honestly, it made me feel really appreciated just as a man. It was kind of like my wife was trying to like mac me down a little bit. You know,
Right.
it was dope. Like she
She
paid
took
for
you back to the
breakfast.
dating stages, basically.
She did, and I thought it was so dope. It was so gratifying, because we had the day off and we were just kicking it together. And then,
Yeah.
we went to the premiere together and took some shots at the bar, and she even paid for the shots, man. She was like, "Oh yeah, let me get the shots." It was like a whole day of that yesterday,
Yeah.
and I thought that was amazing, man. And we didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning for
Look, I
good
woke
reason.
your ass up and went right to work. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
but for
I'm
good reason.
tired, but it was
Yeah.
well worth
It
it.
was well worth it. It was well worth it, man. So women definitely need to do that for their man. And there are some women out there. I'm sure they do that, for their men. But there's a lot of y'all that don't. There's a lot that don't. Hold on, wait. Anjali said something again. Oh wait, Al said mac you down. Yep, yep. My woman mac you down. Yep. And then hold on, Anjali, that was my Mac Mama vibe I was giving you in all of its splendor. I heard that, baby. Okay,
Hey, I'll
okay,
tell you like this. He already gave you props. Get out of here
yeah.
now. We don't need to look. You had it
Hey,
already.
hey, don't talk
You
to my
had
wife
no.
like
You
that.
add more on to it. You did good.
Yeah, she did good. She did real good, baby.
Look, woman, you did good. Look at your woman and tell her that. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. You taught everybody. You taught all the women a lesson on the show. That's what it was. All women need to do that for their men.
Damn right.
But yeah, man. So this was a good topic tonight. I think honestly, there's more that we can dive in. Because we dive just kind of on the surface a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I think if we do the show again, Insecure Part Two, I think it should be something where we start really bringing in. Because, like I said, when I was talking about, I really love to dive into the men being
Right.
insecure men because that's so common nowadays, and it really is just the bitch in you, and that's the reason why you
It is.
act like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's no confidence within yourself, and
Yeah.
when you're around men, you're not gonna have anybody to instill you and make you feel strong and secure. So you just gotta
Right.
grab yourself by the balls and be comfortable where you're at. And that's
And
just
man
really,
up.
And I know women won't understand that because it's different for men. You know, when we're around each other, that's just what it is. For women, I mean,
Yeah, they grab themselves by the ovaries, I think, Chris. That's what they do.
I mean, they don't grab themselves at all. It's more like they stand around and say, "Oh yeah, your nails are cute. Oh, your shoes. Yeah, girl. Yeah, I got it done last week." You know, I don't know. That's how they pay compliments to themselves. "Oh yeah, girl, your hair is cute. Yeah, oh, I know." And then they stop talking because it should be fake. Should be fake as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Well, there are some ones that's cool. It's just there's difference. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
I think we should dive into this because we can even go into the whole insecurities um, about some men that get so insecure to the point where they start to become abusive.
Oh,
You know,
see,
where they start to become.
that take the show for a big turn right there. Because I mean,
That's
we're
what
not
I'm
even
saying.
talking about just physical abuse. We're talking about how
Mental.
a lot of men do the mental abuse nowadays. So
Absolutely.
y'all let us know if y'all want us to do that show because that's something that's near and dear to a lot of people. So
Yeah. Let us
hopefully
know.
we'll get a
Let
lot
us
of
know.
chiming in on that one because
Oh wait, so Latifah, of course, being the person that she is, she says, so who's more insecure, men or women?
women. I'm just gonna say
Man,
it like that. I said it in the beginning, man. I'm just gonna say women because god dang it, women are the ones that are always in trouble. That's why we
well,
hate
hell,
men
hey
couple,
Chris,
and that's just what it
like
is.
this. Hey Chris, do we wake up and put some damn makeup on to cover up our blemishes and
Oh,
stuff?
did you? Oh, whoa,
Do we?
whoa.
Do
Hey,
we?
hey, hey. Do I know who you are when I meet you versus when you go to sleep? Is this the same woman I just met?
Is this the same? Wait, is that a fake booty or a real booty? I don't know whose booty that is. Wait.
Look, hold on, wait a minute. I met Jasmine yesterday. Motherfucker, I woke up next to Jazz.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. You took your hair off too?
Wait, hold on. Your hair? Those aren't your eyes? Hold on. I thought your eyes were green.
Man.
Wait, those aren't your real teeth. Those are cats.
Motherfucker that woke up next to a transformer.
Exactly.
Hey,
Women are way
hey,
more
she started
insecure.
going to bed.
Oh man.
Is this Optimus Prime?
No, that's real, man. That is so real. Yeah, hands down. Hands
Hey, I'm
down,
gonna tell you
women
right
are
now, we pissed a
definitely,
lot of women off.
yeah, definitely. Women are definitely more insecure than us. And
Definitely.
now and the way they hide it is by taking it
Smooth.
out on us sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah. Talk about that too. You gotta
That's the
definitely talk
thing.
about that.
Yeah, they take it out on us, man. So yeah, we hide it. Okay, Latifah, yeah, okay. Yeah, we do hide it. We hide it, but we don't really need to hide it that much. We don't have to go to the makeup counter to hide our insecurities. We don't
Hey,
have to go.
this generation, I keep trying to tell you. So
Oh
now
wait, that's
you
true.
already know. So watch this. Because we can really put it out there. Because I seen all y'all men that go to the barbershop and get your line sprayed. We know about that.
Oh yeah, the
I
spray,
ain't gonna lie. Huh?
the spray you said.
That little so they get their line up and then they take this little card and they spray your little hair to look like
Oh
Steve
yeah,
Harvey. Have you
yeah, the
seen
Steve
that?
Harvey. Yeah, I
Yep.
seen it.
So
I
I
know.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna act like men don't got it, but I'm just saying there's a lot of women that do a lot more. And
Well, no, I
like I
mean,
said,
but
edgy.
there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. And I just honestly, I'm just being an asshole by saying the whole makeup thing. To be all the way real, I'm
Look at
just
you
being
trying
an
to be nice.
asshole.
Look, you see a
No, for
lady,
real.
he tried to clean it up. He
No, I'm
brought the
being
shit
real.
up and then cleaned it up.
No, I'm being all the way real. I'm just being an asshole about the makeup thing because I like it when women take care of themselves and hygiene wise and all that. Just like I'm sure they like that about us. They like it
Right.
when our beards are nice and trimmed
Uh-oh,
and
talk about
lined
it.
up. Oh yeah, Latifah, fake beards. Yeah, you go to
Yep.
Atlanta, you go see a bunch of fake beards in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Go to ATL, you'll see them just all up in here with it.
Now
Like
the funny
the
thing is, it took her a long time to come up with that. It's not really many things you can say us fake on us, but we can just sit here and just nails, hair, eyebrows, contacts, teeth, breasts, butt plants,
vaginal rejuvenation.
Hey, wait a minute. Waist shaper. I'm gonna tell you like this. You a cold individual. You done got with the man with that waist shaper on, and then you try to give him something. You had to pull all that out. Girl, you should be ashamed of yourself. It needs to be a disclaimer. Hey, it needs to be a disclaimer or something. All things right here are not visual or however they say it. But all I know is you better pull out a card or something that says objects may look different once
if you sleep, if it stays the night.
Right.
If it stays the night. Well, look, y'all, you guys been watching. You guys been tuned in to Man TV. I'm your host, Richard Hall. And of course, that's my brother
Chris.
from another mother, Chris Smith.
Hope
we have fun with y'all today. Hey, let us know for real if y'all want to do that show next week about the whole insecurity and abusive and all that stuff. Make sure you guys tune in next week every Thursday, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right here. Every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Share this post, share this show, and everything like that. And come back. Let us know how we're doing. All right. If you guys have some show topics, hit us up. Go over to Chris's page right now because I know he's going to go over there and talk some more shit about y'all. So,
you already know. Come on, brother. We got that started too late. I wish we had started the show with that.
Yeah. wait. Latifah's trying one more last one. She said, men get insecure when they realize they attracted to a man that transitioned. That's never happened, Latifah.
No comment because it ain't
never happened.
Nice try, though.
We don't do stuff like that. Hey, real men see the Adams.
We ain't going on Maury. Okay?
Yeah, we ain't going on Maury. or Jerry Springer.
Exactly.
Or any of that. There it is. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Latifah. Thank you, Al, Anthony, Shug, everybody. Thank y'all, Anjali. We really appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the love that you guys give us every single week, for real. We really appreciate it. Because, Chris, what's going to happen, man? I know you got your message. What's going to happen?
I'm going to keep it nice and short.
Yeah.
Watch the show, or we don't know you. Support us, love us, because we love you. This is why we do it. You know, like Tony was saying, you know, it's not always easy, but we do what we got to do to make sure that we are back here whenever we can be and to give you guys the best show that we can give. So please continue to support us. Please tell your friends. Please make sure that you do it, or we'll just say, fuck you. So you wasn't expecting me to say that, but
I wasn't expecting you to say that.
No, we ain't gonna say that.
Chris, man, go say that on. No,
I'm just messing. Look,
yeah. Anyway, look, y'all.
Off the show. I almost got myself kicked off the show. But either way, love us.
Don't judge us. Don't judge us, please. Pray for Chris. No, pray for Chris. Pray for Chris.
He prayed.
Yeah, pray for me too. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. You've been watching Man to Man TV. Make sure you go over to HotTopicsTalkRadio.com for more information on the shows and also to watch previous shows. All right? We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.
All right, you guys.
Peace out.
Man to Man TV, you are now clear.